Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for being here today. I'm a Muslim revert, and in this channel, I would like to share knowledge, information on Islam that I come across on daily basis. Along with, um, I wanted to create a common awareness among non-Muslims. I just want non-Muslims to understand Islam, at least at basic level, so that they can ignore whatever is going on in the world in name of Islamophobia and understand what Islam really is. So I'm very happy that you are here with me today. Uh, Without further ado, first of all, I wanted to tell about my revert story. It's not like a sudden dream or a sudden sign that I have received and realized that I should become a Muslim. It's it's a it's a bundle of signs that I have been getting for over decades. I can say for 2 decades. Let me start with the very first incident. I was 8 years old. I used to go to my relative's home during summer holidays. There, first time I have noticed a Muslim woman. Before that, I have never seen a Muslim woman. And she is in a burqa. I was surprised. At 8 years old, it was a surprise for me. So I asked my cousin. He's like around 15 years older than me, so he could able to explain to me. He told me that, actually, let me tell you what I asked him. I asked him that why she is wearing that thing and what is that thing. Then he told me it is called burqa and they are Muslims. Wearing burqa is a culture in Islam, and the main purpose behind wearing burqa is to protect a woman from eyes of outsiders. Then I asked him, so do they stay in burqa even at home? Then he said no. At home, near brother, father, and husband, they prefer to be normal, but when it comes to outsiders, all outsider men, Muslim women prefer to hide themselves from eyes of outside men who may not able to see her with the respectful eyes. At 8 years old, it it pulled me towards itself. I was very impressed. I was just 8 years old, but I was extremely impressed at that time. That is the first incident. I can imagine that I can still remember that incident because it was that much important information for me at that age. It is 20 years ago. Later, when I was around 13, 14 years old, I have got an opportunity to meet a Muslim girl again in my classroom. I I was we were friends, so I was very interested to ask her that how a person can become a Muslim. After that, I told her that I am very much interested to learn about Islam, and if there is any process to get to become a Muslim, I would like to know about it. Then she told me that she will ask her father and she will get the information on it. However, at the time we were into studies, so later the topic didn't come at all. From that incident, after like I think after 6 years, I think after yeah, after 6 years, I could able to access internet. So it was a great opportunity to know about Islam. I was going to internet shop for 2 3 hours. I was sitting there and collecting all the information, and the very first information I collected on Islam is how to do namaz. I collected like three to four pages of information, and I got back home with that pages. Then I went back to hostel and I started to learn surahs, the mandatory surahs that we recite during namaz. And at that time, only two surahs from Quran I have learned. But I didn't learn the meaning at that time. Just learned in Arabic. I was not aware of meaning at all. However, I could learn very quickly. Then again, I was get back to my education. At that time, there were a lot of chit chatting in the society regarding Muslims. I think I was first to know that these things happen in the society. I was not aware of it. Somehow, I usually am not a person who get affected by someone else's opinions, but somehow I was skeptical because I was 18 years old. 18, 19, around 19 years old, I guess. So I thought I am not matured enough to decide at that time.